I have on the other side of this quite possibly the greatest survival tool ever known to man. And I finally got it in the mail, and without further ado, finally, the William Collins survival knife. Haha! Yeah? Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this thing since like April. Okay? Look, he sent a little note on this cardboard sheath. I didn't know I was getting the knife so soon, so I didn't order a sheath. At least he knew how to write my name right. Because obviously, Will. It's just a absolute beast of a knife. It is way more than I expected it to be. It's handmade. This is not ran through a CNC machine. You know, so he's in there in his little shop sanding, you know, making these edges all by hand. Leaves all the grooves in it. Look at all the burns in the metal from the heat treating still left on there. No, zero F's given. And guess what? It's not. That is awesome. That's very much appreciated. This is a unique blade right here. No one will have anything like this. No one's going to have this knife but me. That's it. It's numbered 0065B, William Collins, WCSK, which means William Collins Survival Knife, and then also it means Woods Combat Survival Kitchen. So basically what that means, woods, you know, you can do your bushcraft stuff with this. You go chopping down trees and you know, making little fire feathers, and you know, it's got a bow drill divot. You can do all kinds of different things with this knife. I mean, and you got combat, obviously. You know, it doesn't have what normal combat knife would have, a little finger groove here, stop. But honestly, are you going to want to fight somebody who has this in their hand? Probably not. Not only that, but, you know, I'm not going to probably use my knife, but it's good to know that this can do the job. Survival, meaning you want this thing to go through a steel door, it's going to do it. No problem. I watched it. I've seen it done. I've seen this thing go straight through a steel door and access to a lock, to a car. Couldn't get in the car. Maybe you don't want to break the windows. It's freezing outside. You don't want to break the windows and let the cold air in. Maybe you just want to get in the car. This thing, you know, get it, put it and punch it through with a log, right through the steel, no problem. Didn't snap this blade. You're not going to snap this 01 tool steel. The way he heat treats this, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Everything on this knife is handmade. Nothing's ran through a CNC machine. These scales here, he's in there sanding by hand. All this is done by hand. It's beautiful. It's razor sharp. Want to see how sharp this thing is? What do you think? Yeah, I think it passed the test, huh? Right out of the gate, guys, I'm telling you, this thing is not for beginners. This is not a knife for beginners. Nope. This is a knife that, me being a city guy, I live in a city. This is that one tool. If there's one thing I'm gonna grab, this is it. You know, my survival kit, my bug out bag, whatever. This is the one thing I have to have this. You know. Now that I have it in my hand finally, I know why I have to have this, because you want this thing to go through concrete, it can do it. I've seen it done. I've seen this thing snap a concrete block like it was nothing. And that blade wasn't even dented, not even chipped, not even a smidgen on it. Yeah. It's that awesome. This knife is unbelievable. I'm not lying to you. Look up the videos. They're there. They exist. Right through concrete. This thing, if I want to get through drywall, this thing's going to do that like butter. I mean, this thing got some weight to it. It's a good chopping knife. You're going to chop down some trees with this thing, no problem. It's got a good chop. Man, I can already feel how good of a chopper this thing. Don't look like it's going to be a good chopper, right? But you got that right there, that edge. Boom. That's going to be your chopping block there, man. You're going to dig a nice. Man, I can't wait to get out there and show you guys what this thing can do. I'm not going to run it through steel doors and concrete because this is it's not cheap. This is like a $300 knife almost. It's $275 or something, and I've waited a long time for it. I'm confident in a survival situation that I can go through steel with this and concrete if I need to. I can pry a door if I need to. I'm not going to try to do that for no reason. I know it's going to do it. I can feel this thing in my hand and know it's going to do it. Kitchen, meaning you could fillet with this, you could flip burgers with this, you can skin with this. You can get in and do fine work with this tip, with that tip there. It's got a little. We're going to get in and do some other videos. We're going to do more videos on this knife, guys. But this is an unboxing video. This thing is just unbelievably beautiful. William, thank you so much for this knife, dude. This thing is awesome. It's rocking. It's not for beginners. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to handle a knife, this is not. You're going to pick this thing up and you're going to be like, what am I doing with this thing? This is not a knife for beginners. Definitely not. I feel like, I'm a pretty big knife guy. I don't have many woodsy type knives. I'm in the city. That's why I went with this. Because this is an everything knife. If I end up in the woods, I'm good. If I'm in the city still, I'm good. Probably going to be in the city. I'm probably going to be bugging in if there's any kind of situation. If I'm going camping, I'm good. This is a camp knife. I need to set up camp, do whatever I got to do at camp. I'm good to go with this right here. Bang. I don't need nothing else. Self-defense situation. Somebody's going to, I don't have the sheath yet, but you're going to really come at somebody with this? You'd be real dumb. Be a real dumb move. Now, I probably wouldn't use this as the first option, but it's nice to know that it's there. Look at how beautiful this knife is, guys. Try to get you guys some closer looks on it. I know the light, it's not cooperating, but look at it. Look at the edges on this thing. This is all handmade. This is not CNC machine. Hand grind it. Hand sharpened. Everything. Hand sand it, the scales. Everything's done by hand, this thing. In Texas by William Collins. Made in the USA. Another important factor. You guys will notice a lot of things I own made in the USA. Look at the back of this. It's full tang, obviously full tang. You can feel the weight. You want to crush a walnut with this or, a skull. It's going to do it. This thing have no issues doing it. You want to scrape? You want to do some scraping with this thing? No problem. You want to crack ice with this thing? No problem. This thing can do it all. This is an all-day, everyday, ninja warrior combat city survival knife. This is the William Collins survival knife. Again, this thing is so sick. I'm super happy with it, man. I'm super happy with it. I love how he left. He just leaves these like grind marks in there and heat treated steel, like no big deal. That's awesome. That's awesome to me. What's going on with this lighting? There we go. It's a little better, I guess. Look at it. Now you can kind of see what I'm talking about. See it? It's awesome. So sick. As an artist, I can appreciate the uniqueness of this knife. There isn't going to be another one. There isn't. No one, two of these knives are alike. And that is what the cool thing about this is. And that's not why I bought one of these. I bought one of these because it's a great tool to have. It's the tool to have. This thing is so awesome. Look at the way this thing looks. I mean, seriously, guys. Look at it. Anyways, that's it. I won't take up no more of your time. I'll get into the review on it at another time when I get the sheath. We got in the woods and play and stuff. But man, so cool. Thank you, William. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And maybe we'll do some flipping some burgers with this, huh? Yee-hoo!